Um, yeah, so let's do a quick cycle. Anna, wanna go first?
At that React Native cells clashing, and it seems that it's a global issue. I found the general Stack Overflow for that someone else had the similar thing while trying to load two JS bundles at the same time. So I don't know how to solve it. Like literally, the only idea I got, we'll get a bridge method from the React Native saying the bundle has been loaded. Otherwise, I have no idea how to solve this issue and load by one.
But didn't it work when you had a component between the two React ones?
Because it doesn't load one by one if you scroll slowly, but if you scroll quickly, it's crashing. So we have similar situation at the moment with the section picker. If you switching between sections and they have different components of React Native, it's crashing.
And you are using the regular React loader, like view loader?
I'm using both. I thought that the issue is related to the way we are loading in an Applicaster. So I've created my own one, and also I've created separate instances for the JS manager to avoid situation that the actually singleton is clashing something. But no, it wasn't an issue actually.
Okay, so maybe the solution should be if all the loads happen in one place, just to queue them somehow. No?
Yeah, I was trying to do that as well. So I was trying to unmount the views, but it doesn't work. It's a really pain. I run out of ideas, so this is why I've raised the Stack Overflow topic. So yeah, don't know.
Did you try Simon maybe? He knows lots about React.
I haven't tried to reach Simon.
Good idea because he has a very vast knowledge about it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Another thing?
That's it from me. So.
Okay. Atanas?
Nothing really, because I was working on Apple TV. The only thing on Android Amazon TV is that we added hooks for the old authentication interface. I think it's not ready yet, so like we need to make it smoother, a bit better. So it's working now, but like I think we should refactor it a bit. So it's only for Android TV and Amazon TV, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Fanny?
So yeah, as Atana said, I added the auth provider to Amazon TV, Android TV, and also add a new plugin, player plugin for TV. Apparently, we were using the old media player on Android TV. So now, if you want, you can use the EXO player plugin.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically it.
Okay. Juan, want to go next?
Yeah, I think I'm the last here. I was working fixing some bugs in the Latin theme apps, related to plugins, and another with a family. And well, I'm still in the training with Javier.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just the last week I made a change in the generic app. No, in the Applicaster SDK.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had a problem with one of our apps that when you are sharing to WhatsApp from a web view, it was causing a crash. Not a crash, but it was incorrect. And my doubt here is when I want to make a change in the SDK, who is the responsible one to to get advice. I mean, I can ask Javier Casadomec, but maybe he's busy or something, and maybe there is a person who can I ask this question about modifying the Applicaster SDK.
Okay, so in general, we are modifying the SDK and the generic app like constantly. So if like in time you will know which changes are more like product changes and which changes are more I don't know, like bug fixes and things that are clear that doesn't need the product person to approve. But in general, first of all, the best approach is someone outside of your team, because that way teams know better what's happening, like outside their team. You know, it's one way of communicating the changes.
Okay.
And basically, someone from Zap team should approve product SDK changes. So I'm in the Zap team, and Alex also.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can speak with us, and you can speak with every developer in Applicaster. Preferably one outside of your team.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Welcome. Anything?
Juan, sorry I joined late, but yeah, since we sit with the SAP team, well, with a portion of the SAP team, Ron, Anton, and Alex, you can always ask any of them
Okay.
for any questions pertaining things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else, Juan?
No. That's all.
Okay, Pablo, I see that joined.
Yes, listen. Nothing to say.
Okay, so Elad is not here, but he wrote on the channel earlier about updating the Google Play services. So Alex should work about updating to version 15, but Elad needs it like urgently to version 12. So does anybody has any input about it? Like, is there a risk from your side, like plugins that you wrote or anything?
Updating what? Sorry?
Google Play services.
Yeah, I think he needs it for the same reason we need it as well, for the Diva player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ran a test and it does break, like Google Analytics plugin breaks obviously, and I don't know what else so it's definitely going to affect plugins that also use Google Play service, but I don't know. I don't see any reason why not to update since we are kind of far behind.
No, the thing is that we currently I'm not sure what the status is, but one of the tasks of Alex is to update to version 15. So like the only reason to update now to 12 is because it's really urgent, as I understand.
But eventually it will be 15. The task will end in 15.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I told the lad, that because I was going to do this task, but then the SAP team told me, no, Alex is going to do this next, but he's going to go to 15.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we have this back and forth where we tell the developers and the Diva player, hey, first we had a problem with Exoplayer. Can you provide us a version of Exoplayer that meets the version we're using? And then now it's like, okay, can you lower your Google Play? It's actually Firebase, that's the problem. So it's like, can you lower your Firebase? And then they're like, no, you had to come up to meet us. And they're at 12 point whatever. And now we're going to go to 15. So I don't know. Maybe that's why Lad wants to go to 12 and not go to 15, because it might cause issues. Then we had to tell the Diva guys, hey, now we're in 15. This dependency issue is always a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't think there's a formula like know how to handle it properly. It's an issue.
Yeah.
I think we should, each case we should consider independently. So, like, I believe that soon it will be 15, unless you have like any objections. Maybe you should start communicating with FIFA. Okay, in the next, few weeks, we plan to update to 15. Is that possible on your side?
Yeah, I believe this was already communicated, but I'll double check. I'll definitely let them know. I guess there's always the rule of like, you always catch up if you're behind. So if we tell them now we're in 15, then it's like, okay, guys, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's communicate about it like internally also, because I think that you already started, and if it's an issue from your side, maybe you should, hold it. But okay, yes. Okay, anything else, Javier?
No, I was doing mostly iOS things, so I don't have anything specific.
Okay, about the navigation bar, did it work out?
Yeah, it did. Actually, the problem we were having was something configuration-wise. I don't know why we had the nav bar before, or somehow the nav bar got added, and then I told our production assistant, add the legacy nav. Like I explained to him, if you want to use it how we used to have it, use this legacy toolbar that Gil made. But he was using both, so it would resolve to using the new one. Yeah. And then I couldn't figure out what was wrong until I saw the plugin configuration. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's remove this one, and it works perfectly. Thanks.
Yeah, so the thing is that on the new flow, okay, you know what, maybe I don't want to talk about it now because it's boring. But yeah, you should only have one. Yeah, so okay. I'm glad that it worked. Okay. Guy?
Nothing to update on my side for this week.
Okay. Is there anybody else that didn't talk?
No, but I want to add something. So to avoid this miscommunication like you had with the Javier's, me and Pablo, we are joining Zap team for the next 3 weeks, I think. And we will be doing the Plugable advertisement. So I don't know, are you guys aware? Is someone else is doing that job already or not?
No, this is ours. And Dan is in the loop, so nobody else.
Okay. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, it will be nice to catch up. I don't know with who will be the best. Is that Alex or Gil, or from? I mean, for me, from the
advertisement, it would be Alex. He did it. He started it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, one thing that I forgot
What's
about.
the
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, what's the pluggable advertisement that's for video advertisement?
Yeah. Pre-rolls, mid-rolls, and post-rolls, right? Guy?
But also display advertising. It's in general the ability to first use a different advertising provider, whether for display or video advertising, other than what we have built into the SDK, which is DFP. And second, the idea that we want to implement is to have the ability to change a few parameters in the request for the advertising to allow adding additional third-party libraries, or to make some tweaks in the way the ad is requested to meet specific requirements from customers. Because currently we have an ad unit ID, we request for it, and whatever comes back, this is what we display. And we don't have any way to intervene with what is actually being requested and how it is being requested.
Right.
That's the second goal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, one last thing that I wanted to say is that we're finally removing epoxy from our SDK. Yeah, we should have done it a while ago, but it was still being used. Yeah.
It started crashing like crazy for some reason in the ProSieben apps in the last couple of weeks, since updating to SDK 5.10.2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We started seeing many crashes that are related to epoxy being initialized, and it's not even used in the apps. So maybe that's the trigger for actually removing it finally.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I have a question. What's the date for the release of the new navigation system? I don't know. Do we have any date?
I don't think we do. Like, we did a code freeze. We did 2 code freezes, but we kept on seeing things that are not releasable. I hope it will be soon. I don't want to commit anymore.
Okay, cool. Because in general, I think it works better than an old version, at least for the empty screens.
What do you mean empty screens?
Empty screens on the old navigation are crashing.
Oh.
And I think Ran is aware about it. Yeah, this is something Alex mentioned to me, that Ran is working on it. But in a new navigation, it's not an issue.
Okay. Yeah, I really hope it will be released soon. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and by the way, if you see any issue with it, please.
It cut you off. Could you repeat, please?
Yeah, I said that if you guys see any issue with the navigation, like menu or navigation bar, like let me know, because I want to include everything on the first release, that it will be usable. Okay, so that's it. Unless someone wants to speak about something, we have like a lot of time. No.
Where is Israel team, by the way?
Belachatz. Okay. So have a good week. See you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.